Hi, and welcome to Neo's Makeup. I'm Neo, and today this anime makeup look is inspired by Jasper from CV Universe. And I feel like this is probably my most Instagrammable picture or like look I've ever done because it looks like you have your Instagram favorites, you have a cut crease, wing liner, metallic lips, oh, and also like bang and highlight. So I'm just over the moon with how this turned out. Oh my gosh, I was really scared to do this because I was Oh, okay, so a little funny story is before I actually go to shower, sometimes or a lot of times I will take products that I'm like testing out or doing whatever with, and I'll like try them on. And for like the past, I want to say 3 or so months, I've been trying to do winged liner before I shower so I can just like, okay, if I mess it up, just take it off. And today I finally got something some like really good, and I was like, okay, I'm doing Jasper today. I know that. I'm going to try a wing liner with it. And I actually really love how the wing liner came out. I'm like so excited. And I really do love how this turned out. So if you want to figure out how to make this look, just continue on. Okay, so let's get started. And today I'll be using my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in number 5. Not number 5, number 4. I'll be using that to fill in my brows. Okay, so for eyeshadow primer today, I'll be using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I'll be putting that on the eyes and blending it out with my fingers, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so to set that primer, I'll be taking my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and my Tarte's Pro palette, and I'll be taking the shades Classic and Vintage to set my eye. Okay, so to start transitioning downwards, one of the base shades that we used, Classic, which is right here, and we're going to combine it with Innocent. I'm going to mix those two together. On my chart, Make Believe in Yourself blending brush, we're going to put it a little bit higher than the crease is. Okay, so taking that same brush, we're going to dip into that darker shade, Innocent, and we're going to just bring it a little bit lower. Okay, so now we're going to take the shade right next to it, Whimsy, and we're going to also place that into the crease, but this time not a lot lower, but lower. So before we like really blend this out, I'm going to take my brow brush by Real Techniques, dip back into Whimsy, which is that more orange color, that's the lowest color that we put in, and we're going to stamp it into the crease. Okay, so I'm going to take my Sephora Collection number 10 brush and we're going to blend that out. So, since this look is going to be a full cut crease, we're going to take my L'Oreal True Match, uh, this is the True Match Concealer, and my Kat Von D Concealer brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer on the brush and actually just mute out the entire lower half of my eye. Okay, so to set that concealer, I'm going to be taking Classic again, which is the shade right here. And I'll be taking that on this packing brush by the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself collection, and I'll be just packing that on to set it. Okay, and on top of that, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, Glam, and I'll just be patting it on top using that same brush. Now we're going to do the same thing to this eye, and I'm going to do that off of camera just to make it easy. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and I'm actually really liking how this is coming out, but this is actually a little more new than I was expecting. So we're going to add a little bit of gold. And today I'll actually be using something new to me. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in 10K. And I'm going to be wetting this and then applying it on the lids. So to wet it, I'll be taking the same packing brush and my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, so that's a lot better than, yeah, that's a lot better because I do want like the yellow and the orange that is Jasper. And speaking of the orange, I'll be going back into my Tarte's Pro palette, taking up the shade right here, Whimsy again, on my brow brush one more time to just really define the crease. Okay, so now off of camera, I'm going to apply some lashes, mascara, curl my lashes, and possibly some eyeliner. So let's see, because Jasper was like her first season appearance is like we knew her because of her liner, so, and also because she was kind of a badass. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, and here we are, and I did decide to actually do liner. Yes, I do see that this one's a little bit thicker, but you know what? For the first time I'm doing liner for my channel, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty good. And considering that this is the first time I actually do liner successfully, instead of somehow getting it up here and everywhere, I'm like, you know what? It works. I'm happy, especially with this eye. And the lashes are Seductress by House of Lashes and Sephora collection. And I love it how this is turning out. Okay, so for primer today, I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D Hydrating Priming Base, and I'll be applying that all over my face. Okay, so we're going to let that get tacky. Okay, so for foundation today, I'll be using my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 04, medium beige. Wow. And I'll be blending it out using my Kat Von D Edge Foundation brush. Okay, so for concealer today, I'll be using my Kat Von D Lucky Concealer Creme and my L'Oreal True Match Concealer. And this is in L7 and this is in N123. And I'll be applying it to the areas that I want to highlight, and then I'll also be blending it out using my Kat Von D Edge Foundation, not Edge Foundation, Edge Concealer brush. So to set that concealer, I'll be taking my Kat Von D Precision Powder brush and just, yeah, packing powder on. I'll be using the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Kat Von D all over like powder brush, and we're going to apply that same Lock-It setting powder all over the face, and knock off any excess powder as well. Excess powder as well. Okay, so taking my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself contour brush, I'm going to be taking NARS's Sunwash bronzer, I think it is, and this is in the shade Casino, and I'm going to be using that to contour and bronze. I will say that I used this last week, and this is actually a very like it's a very hard pressed powder. So you do kind of have to dig in if you're like used to softer ones, because yeah. Wow. Taking from that same collection the powder brush, I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so for blush today, I'll be taking this mini of NARS's Orgasm, and I'll be taking my Becca Champagne Pop Collection uh, blush and highlighting brush. Okay, so for highlighter today, I kind of want to go more golden, especially since I have this golden crease, in my eye. So I'm going to be taking my uh, Jaclyn Hill and Becca collaboration palette, and I'll be taking the shade Prosecco Pop right here on the foundation brush from that same brush collection. Taking that powder brush again, we're just going to blend everything together. Okay, so for the under eye, I'll be taking the shade Innocent and just running it under using that packing brush again. Okay, and so on the outer third, we're going to take the shade Whimsy, which is this shade. We're just going to put it on the outer third. Okay, so we're going to take that Sephora Collection number 10 brush and just, uh, we're just going to blend slash smoke it out. So for eyeliner today, I'll be taking my Maybelline Lasting Drama in Soft Nude, and I'll be applying that to the waterline. And just like we did on the top lashes, we're going to coat the bottom lashes in the Lash Renegade Mascara, which, since Jasper is a gem, I'm just like, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, how can I forget to do inner corner highlight? So for that, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, Glam, and I'll be using that same little universal type of brush and just applying it to the inner corner. Okay, so I had no clue what I wanted to do for lips today because I have three options that are both like well, three options that are all beautiful. The first one being the Wet and Wild Nudist Peach, which I think is a little too dark for this. So, bye bye. The other one is Jeffree Star's Nude Beach, which I think would look really nice with this, as well as Milani's Chromatic Addict. Which, because I'm feeling extra, I'm going to go with Chromatic Addict, but this would also look very nice. I'm looking for this. This is like a go-to like summer look. Okay, so now we're going to set this, and I'll be using my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, so I'm gonna let down my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here we are. This is the final look, and I am in love with how this turned out. I was actually really scared to do this video because the winged cut crease, but I think I don't know how to say it, but I like literally do love how this turned out. Um, I'm not gonna cry, I promise. um, yeah. So I'm literally speechless. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please do like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Bye.